Hello student of class 8, let's continue our chapter force and friction, and today let's discuss an activity, and with the help of this activity we can understand electrostatic force is a non-contact force. And what is electrostatic force? Already I told you, the force between the two charged particles. So for example, one proton and one proton always will be repel because they are same charge. Similarly, one proton and electron always will be attract because they are opposite charge. So this kind of attraction force is called electrostatic force, and this kind of electrostatic force is always a non-contact. That means they can exert force each other from the distance without physically contact. So let's understand this activity. For performing this activity, we require to manage some material: 2 balloons, thread, 1 rod, and a piece of cloth. Procedure: point number 1. First of all, we have to suspend one balloon using a thread. Now wrap the suspended balloon with a piece of cloth. Now wrap the other balloon with the cloth and suspend it with the first balloon. Observe what happens to the balloon. Why are the two balloons moving away from each other? So we can observe that when the balloons are wrapped with the cloth, they acquire charge due to friction. So since the charge acquired by both the balloons is the same, so they repel each other. So we can conclude that electrostatic force is a non-contact force, as it does not require any contact between the object. So students, since here both the balloons we have wrapped with the same cloth, so both the balloon acquire the same charge. As a result, both the balloon have the same charge, so like charge always repel. That is why both the balloons repel and goes far away from each other. Hello students, let's discuss another activity where we will show magnetic force is a non-contact force. I already told you magnetic force is the force exerted by magnet to any magnetic substance if the magnetic substance is within the magnetic field. So what are the materials required to perform this activity? Number 1, 2 bar magnets and iron nail. And procedure: point number 1, first of all, bring a bar magnet close to the iron nail, but do not let them touch. Observe what happens. Point number 2, find out the north and south pole of the 2 magnets. Point number 3, now bring 2 bar magnets close to each other. Observe what happens. We will observe that there is a force of attraction between the bar magnet and the iron nail even without any contact. Also, the like poles of the bar magnet repel each other and the unlike poles attract each other without any contact. So we can conclude that magnetic force is a non-contact force, as it does not require any contact between magnet and the magnetic substance.